Welcome to Focus on Love Your Heart. So love and love your heart all sounds like airy, fairy, hippy-dippy things, right? However, love is a very powerful force. If you think of what a mother's love can accomplish, or a father's love, right? Or the love of a friend, or like strong love can move mountains, right? So I come back to this topic a lot, this connecting to your heart, this tuning into your inner voice, your inner intuition. And the practice of yoga, really, the science of yoga really studies and promotes the idea, the practice of connecting to the wisdom of your heart. And then once you find your marching orders, or you're the call of your heart, where you are feeling called to go or do or share, connect, then invite your head to figure out the details, right? Because the mind has a critical role to play, but oftentimes in our society we have been programmed to go straight to our mind to figure things out before we even know where we're going. And we can leave out a big part of ourselves. So tuning into the wisdom of the heart helps you know who you are authentically. And in a world where we're inundated with information and opinions and shoulds, I always say stop shoulding on yourself. It's more essential now than ever to really tune into what is most authentically you. What is your inner heart calling for? So this week I'm going to invite you to take yourself on a date, maybe for an afternoon. Find time where you can just sit with yourself, clear your schedule for maybe even an hour if you have just an hour's time. And maybe it'll become an hourly practice, a weekly practice where you sit with, what do I love to do? Is it running? Is it walking? Is it just sitting with the sand in my toes? Is it sitting under a tree and just breathing? Is it writing? Is it gardening? Do you love to cook and maybe you never tried, but hey, I'm trying it. I'm trying these different things to discover what brings me joy. Maybe you know right away. Maybe you're a storyteller. Maybe you're a singer. Maybe you love to drum. I've been finding great solace and joy in drumming lately. And so I invite you to experiment, check in with yourself and ask yourself, what is it that I love? You may have assumptions about what you love, but sometimes things shift. So I'm going to invite you to tune into your heart and see what's there. So let's do a breathing exercise and just an exercise in consciousness awareness to just check in and see what's there. And then and we'll see. So find a comfortable seat. If you need to shake your sillies out, if you feel like you're square in your head right now, like what is this that we're about to do, then just shake out the body to redistribute. Sometimes shaking can help. Rumbling or deepening the breath. Rolling out if you feel like you have tension in your neck or jaw, if you've been holding tension for a long time, just check in with your body, shake it out. It might bring you into a dance session, who knows? If you find that movement is what's going to bring you joy right now, then you can just stop this video and go have your dance break. But if you need to have a little help, then find a comfortable seat, whatever that means to you. I'm sitting on a chair. You could sit on the floor. You could sit against the wall. You can sit up in bed, whatever feels good. And I'm going to invite you to just bring one hand or two to your heart. Just make physical connection. It can either be fingertips, just once, maybe hands in namaste if that feels good to regulate your brain, bringing both sides together, maybe just stacking your hands on your heart. But make physical contact with your heart in your comfortable position. You can close your eyes if that feels good. If not, just a soft gaze. And just begin to deepen your breathing, feeling the belly expanding and contracting. Breathing in and breathing out. Again, if movement helps, go for it. But fill yourself up. In and out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the mouth, whatever feels comfortable. This is going to be kind of an informal practice. To really tune into what works for me. Do you need stillness? Do you need to move with the breath? Does your body want to flow with the breath? And then see if you can settle into what feels right to you. And then you're going to just tune into something that is right there that makes you feel grateful. Something that's like kind of low-hanging fruit. What is that? Oh, that juicy peach that, it's so good. Maybe it's peaches. I love peaches. Maybe it's a really good friend who knows you so well and just helps you feel better or reminds you of who you are. Maybe it's children's laughter. Maybe it's birdsong. Find something. It could be a really small thing, your pillow, the chair that you're sitting on, the breath in your lungs, whatever it is. Just find something that you can invite a feeling of gratitude. Like, oh yes, I feel such gratitude. I can fill myself with that birdsong. I can fill myself, with that child's laughter. Whatever it is, the sound of a cat's purr, dog chasing a ball, or a bird singing, whatever it is, just what helps you feel special person in your life. Feel that gratitude. And then once you have that feeling of gratitude running through your veins, moving through your energy body, you can drop the image, thank the image for helping you get to this place. And then see if there's something else that comes up. Is it something that you like to do? Maybe it's that one thing that you automatically thought of with gratitude. Maybe it was a reminder that, oh yeah, I really like to walk through the park. So make a mental note as these things come up. Oh, I'm thinking about a bicycle ride. Oh, I haven't done that in a while. That feels so good. Maybe roller skating. I was thinking about that yesterday. Wouldn't it be fun to roller skate or kayak? What's something that makes you feel joy, or maybe just smelling roses or honeysuckle? So take a few moments with your breathing nice and deep and listen to the voice of your heart. What's there? Just say, hi, heart, and ask your heart, what brings you joy? As if it's a friend. What brings you joy? Maybe there'll be certain images that come up. Maybe you'll hear an answer and you may be wondering, is that my voice? Yes, it is. It's the voice of your inner heart. But just ask your heart, what brings you joy and how can I bring more of it to you? And then give space and breathe and listen, feel. And if the mind starts to interrupt with certain thoughts or limiting thoughts, say, thank you, mind. I appreciate your input, because you don't want to push your mind away. That's still a part of you. So honor it. Say, thank you very much. I'm going to invite you to help me listen to the heart right now and see what the heart has to say. And then come back. Heart, what brings you joy? The mind wants to know, what brings you joy? Notice if there's pictures in your mind's eye. Notice if there's sensations in your body. Notice if you're reminded of a certain memory. Take note of whatever is coming up in whatever sense it's appearing in. Maybe you get a smell, a sensation, the sound of a song. Just notice and let your heart offer what it's going to offer with no judgment, no trying to put it in a box. Just let it, birdsong, drumming, connection, color, fragrance, flowers, whatever, just let it unfold. And take note. I'm going to stay here for just a few more minutes in this practice of listening to the heart and honoring the mind when it wants to pipe in, and invite it, acknowledge it, thank it, and then invite it to, thank you. Today we're listening to the heart right now. Keeping the breathing, your breath, nice and deep and even. What brings you joy, heart? How can I help you feel more expressed, acknowledged, seen. And if you want specific answers, if you're getting kind of just a whitewash of a feeling, ask more, help me define this, heart. What are some more specific things you would like from me to help you feel joy? And then take one more nice deep breath in through your nose. Exhale it out with sound if that feels good. Maybe turn up the corners of your mouth. And if you were able to feel that gratitude, just steep in it for a little longer. You can even gently press into your third eye to really infuse that happy memory into your body. If you felt like you were fighting with your mind, maybe now's not a good time to do that. We want to infuse this. So if it was a joyful thing, something filled with love, gently press into your third eye, the center of your forehead, to really help your neurological system receive this information, remember it. And then when you're ready, release your hands and blink open your eyes. So, if you have a journal, I invite you to go write down anything that may have come up, ideas, things that your heart wants you to do or feel or experience. You can pause the video, write it down, and then do it. So if you didn't get anything, then this might be a practice you might want to come back to. Maybe you're in your head a lot, which many of us are, so that's a very common thing. That's partly why I come to this practice a lot. Even myself, I get stuck up in there. So come back to this practice whenever you need to, just hands on heart, deep breathing, and feel that sense of gratitude, however you need to get there, and then just check in. What does your heart need? So I hope you enjoyed this practice. I'm really excited to hear from any of you who've tried it. Leave messages in the comments if you have tried it maybe, and if you'd like to share anything that you found, or if you found a new hobby that you like, or something else that makes your heart happy that you're doing on a regular basis, so that we can share ideas, share successes, and yeah, just share what's in you, because there's only one of you in all of time and space. Even if you believe in reincarnation, you'll never be this person ever again. So, what does this person want to bring to the world? How does this person want to leave the earth? So check in with your heart and see what's there. So I thank you for watching, and again, share in the comments. Let's lift each other up. And here is to the love of your heart.